dear people and citizens of the Great Militarisland. So you probably are aware on what happened yesterday. What scenes have we seen? It shows, my friends, the immaturity of the so-called Sigma movement. Because even if the thing is to fight the so-called degenerates, the purpose is not to go like Hitler, for example, did by a Holocaust or something. The point is to fight actual enemies. My friends, this act that had been done yesterday towards JLX was violation of Constitution and of common sense. Because the common sense says, like the common sense is informal of course, but I think everybody can follow common sense because common sense is just common sense. What do we need to explain about it? The common sense says that do not do what you do not wish for others. Only when these other people will do such thing to you, for example, you do it back. First, there is, don't do what you don't wish for yourself, and then, if they do something to you, you follow the rule eye for eye, tooth for tooth. But if they did nothing wrong to you, you don't do anything wrong to them back. JLX, as a so-called furry, was mistreated by two people, by Lukis and Soleil something. And in fact, Lukis, when he got consequences, although saying it was consequences was too much said because all he received was a ban from Countdown Game, didn't receive any worse. He didn't receive any worse, he just received the permanent ban, and worse I mean that, that you could get banned from DGM and so on, or even there could be a war against you, but he received none of that. So, like, he didn't receive even big consequences, like he received the maximum that he could have got, because he actually never was a registered DGM citizen. And person would really have to try it in order to be excluded from DGM without even being a citizen in the first order. And Lookie's after he got banned, he said, and unfriended, he said, "Why did you unfriend me?" and so on. And after the stream he written, "Peter, I'm sorry, but why did you unfriend me? I think you understand. I think this person understands why he had been unfriended. This person had been unfriended because he harassed my friends. Period. There's no place for harassment. I think that's simple." And then I told him there's no place for harassment as a reason, you know? And then he said sorry. And then I told him, don't say sorry to me, say sorry to JLX. And then he removed the comment or blocked me on YouTube. He just ran away from consequences. I mean, he wanted to be my friend again. But when he did realize that he has to firstly say sorry to JLX, he ran away. Look, I'm not one of those Sigma kids, and I'll never be. Because first of all, I'm not a kid. Second of all, I'm against this whole movement. Like, I do not support eco-terrorists and so on. But look, the purpose is simply to support the people of different orientations, different religions, and so on, but those who are good, you know? So it's not like that by defending JLX, I defend eco-terrorists or people who come up with different sexual orientations. I'm not defending those who are irrational. I'm not defending those who won't grow up mentally and emotionally. But if JLX is not violating the law, he has the right to be in DGM. Finn also was not violating law. And although in 2023, although this conflict, in the latest conflict, I supported Pathic as a martyr against the PSF, true, but hold on. Okay, we're back. Well, I don't know what I said. I don't forgot, I think, but the purpose of my message was that people don't do such harassment anymore, and that people think before they write anything, before they say anything, before they do anything. Because there's no place for such behavior, simply, and never have been. This is the reason why we fought against ostracism. This is the reason why we tried to get X out of Roblox and DGM. And this is the reason why the June War had begun. And this is also the reason why April War started. Harassment is always leads to war and to consequences. Even can be legal consequences. Reminder that for harassment, you can go to jail for up to 5 years. Remember that. And in jail, you won't have DGM, you won't have Roblox, you won't have internet, you won't have anything. You won't have anything. You live in dirt. You will be in a dirty bed, dirty everything. I mean, you're gonna have a decent life. But phones? Only 5 minutes a day. Internet? None. Only phones. And only you have a stationary phone. And you have to sign up for it. Maybe you can get TV or console. True. But only for good behavior and after a couple of times spent in jail. So it's not like you're gonna get much in jail. So my message to you is to not repeat such actions. Otherwise we'll for real start war against you. And what will you be known on the internet as? What will you be known as? As the worst person that the world has seen. And I'm saying this to everyone, I'm not threatening. I'm saying this to people. That everybody can receive consequences for their actions. Of course, Lookies didn't do enough to suffer bigger consequences, but nonetheless, he won't be allowed in the events for a couple of times. And especially on Christmas, he won't be allowed. I think that not allowing him to come for 2 weeks is a fair solution. Actually, not coming till 1st January, 12 a.m. of Warsaw time. That was all for my message. Spoken, Generalismus Peter, President of DGM. On grand opening, there was a controversial incident due to which Lucas got kicked out. Grand opening had happened yesterday and had 7 people. On a gathering, a couple of people had AOND and Bizarre. On Friday, 7 p.m., there will be a meeting of writers. The topic will be plans for next year presidential election. On Friday or Saturday, we'll have a non-parliamentary meeting. The meeting won't have a topic. ACF will start this Friday 8 p.m. and end on Monday 8:55 p.m. On Friday there will be 22nd Day Wisconsin. The topic will be what have we managed to do. On gathering, a couple of people have AOND Hello everyone, it's 16th December, 11:15 p.m. and I'm glad to be the host for today's news. There's no mass today, come on. There we go. Weird. Well, anyway, going back to the news. So, we start today's news with unfortunate incident that happened yesterday, which was about harassment. In general, JLX was harassed by Lukis and Soleil, and that was because of JLX being a so-called foreigner. As I said previously in the message, there is no place for such harassment, and I've already announced that the Lukis will not be able to come for the next fifth for till basically beginning of New Year. Now we will be talking about a grand opening. Well, that was a more fun topic to talk about, and it's a more fun topic to talk about. There was 7 people in the grand opening. Well, in total there were a lot more, but this was a record. I mean, time that at the highest time, the highest amount of players at the same time was 7. And in general, the game was perceived as well as very good, as fantastic, which I think as a developer of the game. And in general, yeah, what could I say more about the grand opening? It was fantastic in general and way beyond my expectations. So, yesterday we've also done Gathering of MSSF, Moltron Supreme Serenity Forces because Matt became agent of AOND. And also, we have talked about anniversary of Alliance of Nation Defense, as well as we have talked about the as well as we did the People's Army of Military training, in which we have done part 4 and talking about peace. So Ragglestock meeting will be about the next presidential elections that are upcoming, which are basically on 31st December, but everything will be explained basically because we'll be voting on various stuff. The Regelstock meeting, of course, will begin with a speech since it's a meeting that is on the end, that is the last meeting of this year. Buck's parliamentary meeting is not planned to have a not well date and hour of Buck's parliamentary meeting is yet unconfirmed. Well, that for sure will be either Friday or Sunday. No, Saturday. Well, for sure it will be in the evening. Well, On Friday, it could be after the Christmas fest, and on Saturday, before main news on like 6 p.m. Well, I don't know yet. The time and hour will be yet to be confirmed. Well, I plan to talk about Republic Cup. Well, I forgot to add it. Well, I still don't know when to put a day of qualifier match. Well, I asked people when that could be, and so far Clement didn't respond. And Clement basically will be captain. Well, to be fair, like he won't respond until like 22nd December. He won't respond until 22nd December of like 3 p.m. or so. I'll just plan that there'll be final match Republic of Militarn versus Eastern Principality on 21st December in period, and there won't be like qualifier match. But we'll see, of course. So Christmas Fest, speaking of Christmas Fest, now we'll reveal our plan. So day 1, 22nd December, 7:30 p.m. President's Message, 7:45 p.m. Daily News, Inauguration 8 p.m., Parkour 8:30 p.m., Republic Cup 9 p.m. Of course, qualifier match is unconfirmed. Well, it is speculation, of course. Republic Cup 9 p.m. Or it could be Vox Parliamentary meeting. Main news 7, then day 2. Main news 7 p.m. Dinner and party 8 p.m. Of course in Pizza Place. Senate Day party 8:30 p.m. Open skiing 9 p.m. Republic Cup 9:15 p.m. This is also speculation about Republic Cup. But the final for sure is confirmed. Now we are speaking of day 3 plan. Meeting with high ranked 8:45 p.m. Dinner and presents 9 p.m. Party 9:15 p.m. Republic Cup 9:30 p.m. This is the date of confirmed final. Next week news 9:45 p.m. Right. Day 4 plan. Basic knowledge test 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Who wants to be a millionaire 8 to 8:20 p.m. Although I think we'll replace it with Jeopardy. And Who wants to be a millionaire will be put it up till the New Year week. Racing. Alright. I think that millionaire can be right after Republic Cup. If possible, of course. Racing. Now we're again talking about day 4 plan. Racing 8:20 to 8:25 p.m. Ski jumping 8:25 to 8:45 p.m. Marathon 8:45 to 8:50 p.m. Champions match 8:50 p.m. Awarding the winners and closing ceremony 8:55 p.m. Now 22nd Congress of AOS. The topic will be what have we managed to do. So basically, it will be uh, a good topic to talk about, not so hard and in general. What I can say, it's basically gonna be a nice topic for Christmas, for start of Christmas and for end of semester. Very nice, eh? Alright, well that was all for today's quick news. What we'll also want to reveal is that we have a new studio of morning program. It's our new studio, well, kind of had fallen here. I don't know, it looks nice when it's like this. So I guess it could be like this. Yeah. And here's our stuff. Well, we can predict that
We might cook on that day. We might put something in the fridge, but that's not known yet. Microwave, everything new, everything fresh, the new studio in general. Let's see how it looks with this cam. Well, it looks pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, so that was our quick show of the morning of this thing here. So thank you guys very much for watching today's news, and we'll see you on 22nd December right here for our morning program. Good night. Now time for the program. Of course, this is speculated program. Okay, so this program, like 1 p.m. program, 1 to 2 p.m. Arabia, 1 to 2 p.m. morning program. Two to 3 p.m. INC broadcast. 3:30 to 5:15 p.m. Club World Cup. Third place match from 5:15 to 6:30 p.m. break. From 6:30 to 7 p.m. 22nd AWIS Congress. What we've managed to do. 7 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. regular start meeting. Of course, in the meantime, 7:45 p.m. Club World Cup final. 7:15 to 7:30 p.m. next week news. 7:30 to 8 p.m. break. Although that could be used for Club World Cup final. 8 to 8:30 p.m. fifth annual Christmas Fest day one. And at 8:30 p.m. program for next day, though it could be on 8:45 p.m. That's all for today.